So that there be handy.
What's the rough recovery time on that? Is it went a good bit further now? He's realised how much worse it is.
Yeah. He says hopefully once I'm out of the cast, then it's going to be quicker, like recovery. He says the longer we keep you in the cast, then the quicker it is on the back end. So I don't really mind.
Oh, there's our Buster.
I know, Buster got groomed. He looks beautiful. But he knows when he's groomed because he's like, you come and stroke me.
People are going to touch me.
You're probably like, who the hell is Buster? Buster's like the neediest. Where is he? As soon as he gets groomed, he just like expects to be allowed in the house on the sofa. Everyone has to touch him.
I know, she said to me the other day about Christmas presents or something. I was like, oh, I've got yours all sorted. She went, it better not be a dog.
Was that like, it better not be a dog?
Yeah, she doesn't know what she wants.
Whenever you say you don't want a dog, you really do want a dog. Who doesn't want a dog? Like,
Yeah, we might have one of these days, like, I can tell you about, oh, maybe you're absolute tomorrow.
I think the last GH I done was with you.
Had that face it, might get a coffee when we get food.
I says to Joyce, I was like, oh, so me and Sarah did that 1,000 wall ball challenge. He was like, what? And I was like, oh, you remember I told you about that? He was like, no, he didn't tell me about that. I was like, well, I'm telling you now. I was like, me and Sarah did 1,000 wall balls. That take. And I was like, 33:27. He was like, what? So I explained it to him, and I was like, oh, we went 30, but I didn't say EMOM. And he was like, so like a minute 10 on, a minute 10 off. And I was like, oh, no, there was no rest. And I was like, and it was an EMOM. So you had to do the wall balls in a minute. And he was like, oh, right, okay.
I should have Sal start out on the 30.
So I let her start. I was like, you start, I'll follow. Because I was like, we did agree to start at 25. And then she said 30, so it was like, here we go.
And then we just kept 30s all the way through.
Well, she wasn't dropping down, so neither was I, so.
Too stubborn about
Other than that, it's totally fine.
What were you like later on that day?
Totally fine. That day, fine. Next morning, I was like, oh, like real like crumpy. No, it was.
Any reps in line here yet?
15 to 18 on the C2, and then 18 to 20 on the GHC.
15 to 20?
15 to 18, and then 18 to 20.
That's
5 sets each. It'll be like 100 GHCs or so. That's a good re-entry level.
Yeah, not doing one.
No. trying to get a day tomorrow with 1 hour.
1,000 GHCs.
Imagine doing 1,000 GHCs. Oh my days.
We actually
I was checking.
So wait a minute, no rest?
No rest. 18 GHCs, 15 C2, 18 GHCs.
Yeah,
then that'll be
C2 is a good shout.
that'll be 15 seconds rest in between each set.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. 6 rounds each?
6 rounds,
Yeah,
15, 18, roughly 100.
Yeah. I'm not standing, by the way. You stand.
No.
Dave has like DJ Dave, Disco Dave,
Demolition
Dave, Domestic Dave. Dave has all Digger Dave. Yeah.
It's all my terrible Snapchat edits.
Yeah. So David, Chloe has all the different faces for Dave for all his different.
I wonder where they are. I like Dr. Dave too.
Digital Dave.
Oh,
Digital Dave. You have the one with the camera. So now she has to make him. It doesn't really go with him, but he's
Keto Dave still.
currently Keto Dave. Are you making excuses? Oh, I'm 6 calories in. I'm good.
Hey.
I think you're right.
Was it?
Yeah, 15 18.
Alright Emma, what happened?
So, did my rest at Rogue during, I think it was event 4, the dumbbell snatch rope climb workout. Tore the ligament, well what we thought the ligament off the bone, but I ended up doing some more ligament damage and cartilage damage as well. Once obviously went in and figured it out. So
When was the surgery done?
Tuesday? No, Wednesday. Wednesday, so we're on Friday night.
Feeling alright?
Yeah. I'm like, sweet bit of breath. Your arms are not meant to go outside the GHD, so technically yours are all no reps.
Are they?
Just saying.
Over the camera, are they? Standard?
Yeah, your hands aren't allowed to go wider.
Some standard you had to move.
They left. It was mad because I don't do that. And then they said, do whatever you want. And then I was like, well, I'm not going out and doing that standard. Everyone else is doing that standard.
I hate it.
I always train this way. They're like, if they're gonna let you compete, the easier option, like you're gonna take it.
You're quite doing the harder one.
How are you feeling mentally with it now?
I'm just like really tired and just want to sleep, but can't sleep. So yeah, just dealing with trying to recover and not being able to sleep is quite difficult. This is loosening up my legs.
Yeah.
What's the recovery time like then?
Honestly, I don't know. Originally, whenever I got the MRI and had my consultation, he said like it's gonna be 6 weeks. But now I'm gonna be in a cast for 5.
On top of the 6 weeks?
I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know. I actually have no clue.
Winging
He just told me I'm in a cast for 5 weeks, so obviously I'll just be going off his guidance, and then my physio Linda's, and then obviously my coach James Joycey will be bringing me back to sport again. So I've got a great team. I have full faith, we'll get back to full strength and fitness. Timeline is just kind of unknown right now, unfortunately, but I'm in no rush. Nothing as good though as like
There's nothing like
sore
a
core.
GHD though. Like,
Except for the pain. What was it, like the very first year they made us do like the 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 GHDs with like rope climbs and pistols.
that was the worst one ever.
Oh my god.
I was trying to get up the rope, you were taking like 5 pulls because you couldn't lift your knees.
That was horrific pain though. Because that was like instant.
That was your
What are you like trying to do daily tasks now?
Pardon? Daily task is harder, hence why my hair is nice and straight, so I went to the hairdresser this morning. I think I washed my hair.
Is that your good hand?
Yeah.
Oh, worse.
The only good thing is I eat with my right hand, so now I'm having to learn to eat with my left hand, which is technically the proper way to eat. Fork in the left, knife in the right, no?
fork on the left. Like,
Yeah. So I eat the opposite way around. So that's the opposite way.
What are you going to do? You're going to cut with your left hand?
So technically,
Give this man a knife and fork.
no, I eat that way too. I eat the wrong way. So I do. So whenever I set the table, like on Christmas Day or whatever, I set the table how I eat. So I set the table the wrong way. So everyone has to turn theirs around. So now, David's quite happy that I'm actually going to have to learn to eat the correct way.
See, when you open your cupboards, does it go fork, knife, spoon?
No, because David done them. It's knife, fork, spoons, I think it is. Yeah, knives are first, forks are second, spoons are third, I think. Oh, baby spoons, knives, forks, spoons, and then you've got your big long one for like your spatulas and all that carry on. Your spatula. Domestic Dave's using them quite a bit because he's the keto king. Keto king, that we'll call him.
So Emma, with this surgery happening, just from now to Christmas, what's the plan or mindset?
So sort of last night we had a good chat with like my coach and stuff. We sort of like just set some like mini goals between now, now and obviously getting the cast off, because it will be quite restricted training. So we've just we're gonna focus on getting like the bike watts back up. So during like lockdown, like I got like a 267 20-minute watt test. Obviously don't expect to get there, in like 4 or 5 weeks. But I would like to sort of push my watts back up I'd be happy if I was sitting in around like the 250s right now, like sort of coming into Christmas. We're gonna get working on the running as well, run on the road. We'll see what Michael says here on Monday, what impact I'm allowed, but I'll definitely be allowed to run on the air runner. We'll just see if I'm allowed to run out in the road or not. Hammering the Stairmaster as well, hammer the core, not just in GSDs, like proper core work. And then luckily I have like the belt squat, I have the safety bar squat, so I'll be able to do quite a bit of legs. So just sort of focus on getting my machines back to where they were kind of during lockdown, and just push the leg strength / endurance up. A lot of focus on. I think like a lot of people feel sorry for themselves during an injury and think, oh, I can't train, but just think you have to set like realistic goals, and quite small goals as well. You can't like be like, oh, I want to PB my watt test in 5 weeks. Like that's not realistic, because the only muscle group you're able to use is your legs, so they're going to be fatigued, so you have to realize like one day the watts is going to feel good, one day the watts are not going to be there, but that's just fatigue. I know, once you take 1 or 2 days off loading the legs, then the bike watts will go up again, so you have to be quite realistic with what your expectations are, and hopefully as well, once the wound is healed, start to like do a wee bit in the pool, just like fingertip drills, just trying to like keep actually that hand strength up, without obviously a lot of load, but we'll see what Michael says around the wound and stuff, and how long that's going to take to heal before we can get into the water. So yeah, we've got like ideas, we just need Michael, the surgeon, to give me the all clear. So we'll see.
And then we've got Dr. Dave. And we'll save the best to last. Digital Dave.
Dave is a man of many talents.
So does training just around Christmas seem a wee bit more, not relaxed, but just a wee bit less pressure? Enjoy
This year
Christmas
it
a wee
does,
bit?
because usually like obviously I'm like training for like Wadapalooza, so this is actually quite nice this year. Previous I wasn't doing Wadapalooza anyway. I was actually always meant to be doing a competition in Dubai, Crucible it's called, but yeah, that's out of the question now. I was actually really looking forward to that, so it's like a 40-minute workout. You do a 7 RM front squat, a 700 meter shuttle run, a 5 RM strict press, 3 minutes max weighted pull-ups with like 5 kilos, and then 10-minute max distance C2 bike. So it's like all in a 40-minute cap. So I was actually really looking forward to training for that over Christmas. So that's kind of why we've kept the bike as a goal, the running as a goal, and the squats as a goal, because obviously January was like, that kind of was the aim to be there. So I was like, well, so we may as well kind of keep those goals anyway. So I'll just obviously not be able to do strict press or pull-ups. But yeah, no, training will be a lot more chilled out, thankfully. So I think this is the first Christmas in nearly 8 years that I'll actually be able to have like a full proper Christmas, so that's quite nice.
I know it's still early, fresh, but any plans for the year ahead of 2025?
Yeah, so I'm going to be racing my quad in America full time. So I'm going to be doing the Pro Women's. So I'll be starting, my first round will be in March. Don't know how to say the name of the track. It's like Econoy or something like that there. It's like a really weird spelling. We can put that in. So it's going to be doing the full national championship. I went out in 2012 and I did 1 round and I won my first like Pro Women's race in 2012, and then literally 6 days later David had his crash on the quad, so that kind of stopped all plans and for racing from really 2012 right through until now 2024. So yeah, we're exactly 12 years on, and now we're gonna relive that dream and go for it and just go all in.
Nice.
So we are.
Nice.
So I want to, obviously you're not going to come second. My goal is to go out there and win the women's championship, and then unfortunately the way the season is in America, it clashes with every single round at home. So unfortunately I'm not going to get many races at home, but there'll be like 1 or 2. I think I'll be able to do the first 2 rounds at home, and then I'll miss the whole middle of the season, and then I think I'll be able to do the last 2 rounds at home. So it's not that I don't want to race at home, it's just the way the schedule is. if you're going all in on one championship, like you have to fully commit. So we've committed to the American Championship for next year. So yeah, I'm really, really excited for it. It hasn't just been 12 years in the making. This has been from like I was a 6-year-old kid and like women's racing was a thing, you know, because it's women's racing over here isn't a thing. I race against men from I was 6 years old, so to go out and actually compete with the same people, you know, like racing against men, racing against women is totally different. So it's quite nice to race with people on like the same level as you, kind of thing.
Would you say this is a blessing in disguise then?
Yeah, I think
some way?
like in like as cheesy as it sounds, like everything happens for a reason, and I think this year's games, that really pushed me to want to make a change, and I think every year I've put it back a wee bit further and a wee bit further, and I think this year's games made me realise if I don't live my dream right now, when is the right time? So you know, me and my husband decided like let's go all in, let's do it. And do you know what, like I'm definitely not retired from CrossFit, I'm just taking a gap year, and then we'll see what I want to do after that.
With the grip on the quadding, how's that going to affect it?
Yeah, like I don't know yet. We're just gonna see. But as I said before, like I've one of the best coaches in the world, I believe anyway. I know the sport inside and out. I've been on the pole bike from when I was 2 years old, so I know the demands of it. So between myself and Joyce and obviously Linda, my physio, I think I'm going to be in the best possible situation to be back to full health, full strength. Maybe not come the first round, but definitely come the second round in April. I think the second round I will be fully 100% at myself. The first round I'm probably just going to have to do damage control, but I'm already mentally prepared for that. I feel you can probably get away with quite a lot. There you go. I can't get away with anything.
Why?
What? Is that me? Couldn't even get away with parklings at Fit Fest.
Here, they were the worst parking type.
Elbows slightly in front. Come on.
Yeah, it was that.
Alex.
No,
It wasn't.
there might have been
I
that.
have a video.
I was actually just cleaning pools.
It's on Hiller's media. Yeah, we can see it.
They put up a photo of Lucy McGonigal in the middle of her power clean, and it was like here, and I was going to send it to you and be like, here, that looks like your power clean, but I didn't know if it was going to be a sensitive subject or not.
I was just annoyed that I tagged FitFest because obviously FitFest invited us to be there, and then I just didn't like the heat being brought to FitFest. I'm like, the heat on me is fine, but don't piss off the organisers that invited us there. Because it wasn't meant to be like a live broadcast, it was just meant to be like for the crowd, and they told us just to go buck wild for the crowd. So I was like, here, you want a race, I'm going to give you a race. And do you know what, I should have went a little bit more like just from here, instead of here I should have went here. Technically that is in front, but here I'm going to say like I had an excuse though. Morning chicken. I genuinely should have been better. The head judge, Big Stevie Surge, came over on my second set and did shout elbows, and then I did get better. But my first 9 reps were very much here. But it wasn't here. It was here.
What else? Did you have the worst reps out of everybody at the whole weekend?
No, I just got picked on the most. But mine, fact, were not the worst. There was way worser ones there. Worser. And the worstest ones were there. We can go through that archive. Philly owner from Manchester messaged me and said that I was a disgrace to UK CrossFit, a disgrace to all like to the community, to like everyone basically. And I was like, so all the accomplishments that I've done good, 9 power cleans makes me a disgrace. I was just like, are you serious? And I was like, you do realise like I'm a human being here sitting on an airplane on my way home to see my family.
Did you reply to him?
Yeah. And I was like, you do realise you have made me feel physically sick to my stomach for doing 9 bad power cleans. And I was like, I really don't understand how you can physically sit in your house and write this. I was like, it's really hard to go out on a competition floor. 1, to perform, 2, to perform under pressure. And I was like, I'm currently injured. Yeah. I've done this for the community.
Yeah.
But it is while injured because.
And like, what else are you going over there for?
Yeah. So I was like, I don't think me doing 9 bad power cleans is a disgrace.
Yeah.
To the community, and I was like, if you feel that way, I was like, I'm really sorry, but if you go back through 10 years of me competing, I've never done a bad rep in a live competition that's going to impact someone else's outcome. I was like, this competition didn't impact anyone's outcome, and we were briefed to go and put on a show, and I was like, from me finishing my power cleans here or me finishing my power cleans here wasn't going to change the outcome of the result.
No.
And I was like, anyone that knows me knows I'll still move at the same pace. And yes, don't get me wrong, I should have. And legitimately, I was just going to the count of my judge. My judge counted, I kept working. As soon as Stephen Surgeon, the head judge, came over and he shouted elbows, I changed my movement pattern instantly. But I was like, I wasn't thinking. But I was like, for an affiliate owner to message that hurt me to my core. Like,
weirdo.
You should have seen it. Like, it was this.
Seriously?
Oh. I was sitting on the plane and I literally was like, I was full on shaking. I didn't sleep for like nearly 2 nights thinking about it, that he thought that bad of me to write that. It was proper hurtful. But people can be so mean. Like, if anyone else thinks they can go and do it better, I'd like to see them try. Like, you shouldn't judge. So you shouldn't, like, it's really hard to go on a competition floor with thousands of people watching you and be perfect.
I have a couple of front rack stretches I can show you if you want.
Yes, one. So I was like, I don't think we're an example. I was like, you as a coach is an example for your members.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not an example. No, people watch, but like, you don't watch Lewis Hamilton drive and then go out onto the road and drive like Lewis Hamilton. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so that's like saying the exact same thing. But yeah, people get way too caught up. So they do. I think like, as a coach and an affiliate owner, you're the example for your gym. Like Ellie.
She's the perfect example.
Perfect example.
She good girl.
Air squats, 4 walking lunges, and something.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Big house on tonight.
Is it? On a Friday?
I don't think I can use it. I did buy it, but I don't think I can use it. I'll not be able to use it. Yeah! You're doing it! I was freaking hard. Too big.
I think I'm too long for this one. What do you reckon?
No! I've got 3 with one hand. Nice noise. One. I'm not doing the one.
No way.
Could do another cardio.
Single arm ski.
We're on backwards ski.
It's a good idea actually.
It's great.
You got pulled down. You'll not be running yet, will you?
I don't know. I'll give it a try.
Looks good so far.
Yeah.
Do you want to go air runner?
Yeah.
Right, you'll go the wood way and I'll use the air runner. Imagine being on that bike just looking at that wall.
I know, like this is fine going this way because you got the window, but I was like, the echo bike's facing the wall, you'd be in the naughty corner. You could. You try and you're still not good enough. Nothing's ever good
How's
enough.
that feeling on your arm?
Oh, fine. Yeah. Step overs, run.
Step over air squat run.
Step over air squat. Yeah.
Step over air squat, glorified walk.
That's a lot of step overs.
What about we 10?
10 cals. You should do
half an hour.
I was gonna say.
Brilliant.
1 cal takes about 3 minutes. On that stepper. It's stupid.
Have you tried it?
I've been on a step.
The cals
Never
are
had
that
the
it is
colours.
not calibrated. I remember I gave one of my boys after shoulder surgery, I was like, yeah, do 33 down to 3, so down to 3s on the C2 bike, and then 3 up to 33 on the stepper. And I was like an hour and a half, and I was like, he's still there. I was like, what the hell's going on? He was like, these cals are taking forever. And I was like, maybe do like 2 cals every round. takes like forever. And you're on like level 7.
One cal. That's how long it took me to do one cal.
Yeah, it's so.
Rather do the echo.
Yeah, legs only.
Not saying something. 50 air squats. Oh no, 25 I'm still working 150. Would it if you did 25 after each set?
Wait 20 after you set.
You check her depth here now as well.
Here, look, you just keep the camera here. Why is Emma so fast at those air squats? Like the cast got in the way, you know. Oh, it's so heavy.
So what's the workout?
50, 40, 30, 20, 10 air squats with 20 step overs and 200-meter run in between every set.
Good luck.
After or in between?
Yeah.
After?
Yeah.
Well, after it? Okay.
No?
Well, in between means you only have to do 4 rounds of the 220 step overs. Because you don't do it after the 10. If it's after, then it's...
We'll do it after.
Okay.
Do 5 sets. 10 seconds. Oh, it's nice we skip. Like that. Oh, what? I can't do that. Your leg not long enough.
Any regrets yet?
All of them. Probably shouldn't have peaked on Tuesday doing partner 1,000 mobiles. Probably was a silly idea before being the next 5 weeks of legs only.
How long did 1,000 wall balls take?
33.27. Pretty happy with that.
Last one. Oh, my tibants and calves.
Yeah, my calves are.
How hard do you think Emma's trying out of 10? I think she's giving it a solid 3.
Oh, come on. I thought it was like a good 4.
4.5 maybe. Oh, hey glutes.
Got it.
Step over.
I don't know. Probably like the safety bar squats this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, just right at the top. And the Zercher bell squats as well. Oh, you know that pull down bar onto the bell squat. Oh, pretty good. It wasn't like super heavy. It was just more like lower core, trying to get core. My core switches off very quick. If I'm like sitting about, well, I'm really sat about, but if I'm not exercising.
Last time you sat about.
Me and Ellie did have like a little hour lunch break.
Oh. Speaking of lunch,
I know.
Do you hope the plan to PB your squad? You reckon?
I don't know, like we did talk about it. What are you going for? 125?
I need to be squatting again. 125.
Chloe's gonna go 125. I want to try and go 130. If I hit 130 again, I would be chuffed.
I think I'd rather a 110 front.
Oh, I can't front.
Well, yeah, true.
But then you go for
go back.
No, you go front. I go back.
Okay.
She's gonna go 110 front. I'm gonna go for 130 back.
If I hit a 110 front, I'll clean 100.
Ooh. On the same day.
Ooh.
500 wall balls or 250 burpees?
Oh.
Go for 10
250 burpees.
all day.
Then 500 wobbles.
Oh, hand to five. I mean singles.
You love both.
Yeah, well, like I did those 75 bar face and burpees in the Wodapalooza qualifiers with Lucy in like 3 minutes 20. So that would be 75, 150. So that would be like, say, 7 minutes with fatigue, 150, another 100. Oh, you're talking about like 14, 50 minutes of burpees?
20-minute cap.
Love it. Come back movement.
250.
There we go. There's next year's challenge. Sub 15, 250 bar face and burpees.
How does that fit in well with a back squat?
Well, do the back squat first. Oh, it's gonna have to be safety bar. Oh, well maybe once my hand's better, I'll train on the safety bar, and then I'd like the back squat regularly because that safety bar is
That's tight in the back.
that's tight. Safety
Oh,
bar.
I'm sweating.
Wasn't it that session we did safety bar, bar cleans?
Standing biker, that
God.
was terrible.
We did a workout, so it was my workout, and then Chloe decided to make it worse by having like 15 cal standing bike erg between every set, and it was like 9 sets, wasn't it?
Oh, it was awful. It was 3 sets, but it was 3 times.
3 times, yeah. So it was 9 total working sets. So you had to do standing bike erg 15 cals into like 5 or 6 heavy safety bar back squats, and then it was like ascending power cleans, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like the
It
power
had to be touch and go, but the reps went down and the weight went up.
Yeah. It was so bad. It started like 9, 7, 5, 3 or something. Like touch and go, really heavy. Your legs were gone because you made us do standing bike erg. Safety bar back squats took your glutes gone. It was horrific.
Here. German biscuit. Now this isn't the ones that we're getting, but Paul Hampton, Lisburn, 10 out of 10. You gotta go. Gotta go.
Yeah. I was sitting waiting to get taken down, and I was like, right, okay, you know, might have half an hour, might have an hour, I'll just try and get through as much workout done as possible. 2 hours, and I was like, oh my god, I am flying through this. It was awesome. Hopefully the next one, my VMOs are going to be better, and we're going to be squatting heavy.
Are you going to have bigger legs? What was telling about your legs?
What do you mean?
They did it. Well, they did. Remember they did that circumference measurement?
Aww. we will remeasure my legs post this. So one of the, I think it was like Morning Chalk Up messaged us, and they're like, could we have the size, leg size? And I had, what was the word? They put it, but basically I was the outlier for the smallest CrossFit Games athlete's legs. So I was like,
Who's the biggest?
At least I won something.
Who was it? Spiegel.
Well, I think like Spiegel, Ariel, like there was.
Horvath's got a good big leg.
Yeah, there was quite a few of them, all like significantly bigger legs than me. Even Chloe had like 2 inches bigger than me.
They might be long. Well, apparently they're bigger than Emma's.
Yeah, I was raging whenever hers were bigger. So yeah, we're gonna remeasure these bad boys. So we are.
Oh, brilliant! That was so fun.